to work because he was a furniture sales person to part ways. And so what he's been doing now is Amazon Flex. I applied for Amazon Flex, but I've been on the wait list for such a long time. I've been on the wait list for probably 6 months. It pays really well. It's consistent. I don't want to give Amazon too much love because that is a multinational corporation, but it is very reliable. And it's really what's allowed for us to have a place to stay each night, because as many of you may know, I do Uber Eats and Instacart each night, and Instacart often has system issues that require for the account not to be logged into for days at a time, and Uber Eats can be kind of sporadic, especially in the Inland Empire region. But I've still been showing up. I've still been making myself available when I'm not going to school and when I haven't been preparing for this EP. This is Monk, by the way. The song that's been playing for the past 2 minutes or so is Monk. It's track 3. So, like Boris asked, what is our plan has been basically to haul ass every day from basically sun up to sundown and even beyond for me, because I work overnight and late nights, just to help support us and help to do my part in our partnership as roommates and as friends who are really going through this a second time and have been through this before. Don't feel as beaten down by it, but definitely feel overwhelmed and stressed, and oftentimes we will have little arguments about things that we never argue about, but that's just kind of how it is. That's kind of how it is when you are committed to being in any kind of relationship with somebody, whether friendship, acquaintanceship. It's a commitment. It's an awareness at all times that you're on the same team, and we're on the same team even when we aren't acting like it. So that's been our plan, is to tolerate each other, love each other as we have as friends for years, and to get to this work, get to this money, get to this hustle. That is the plan, is to hustle. Save up as much money, save up as much of a buffer as we can when we can, so that we can get lodging for that evening, and then some that can go into like somewhat of like a joint, it's not a joint savings, but it's a cumulative savings, which is like a mental accumulation of his savings and my savings. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're dealing with our real time, we need this urgent, for the room tonight money. And then we're dealing with providing the buffer so that we have rooms coming for the nights coming, as well as putting some into a savings that can eventually be used to secure hopefully a rent controlled apartment, but if not, a reasonably priced apartment. A decent, at least, tolerable area, just to start. And it's only going to be temporary. We'll move to nicer digs. I'm still in college. Unfortunately, this is happening during my senior year of school, so I'm dealing with that too. Attendance at school has kind of been not what I wanted it to be because of the unhoused issue. Doing enough work to have a place to stay, and also sharing the car with a person that I'm working with to find a place to stay, creates a logistical challenge to where oftentimes I can't make it to class, and a lot of these are in-person classes, so I'm having to do my best. I know I'm having to deal with disappointed group members and disappointed staff members at school, even in addition to the ethical issue that I've dealt with one of my professors. It's all just been quite a bit. The process of finalizing Gemini has been very intense, and I haven't really been too transparent about it because I'm the kind of person who, when I'm going through something, I just kind of bear into it. I kind of get into this hustle mode, and I just try to handle business. That's how I was raised, to have a strong work ethic, to be self-sufficient where possible, but also to ask for help when I need it. And that's also another thing I've been doing, is asking some amazing people I know a lot of them are not comfortable with being outed in this way, so I'm not going to do that, but I know some of them are watching right now. So many great people have offered their assistance, whether it's been whatever resources it's been, whether it's been cash, whether it's been words of encouragement, whatever the case may be. I'm really grateful to everyone who's watching this, who has offered their support, and you know who you are. Thank you. The repayment that is due is innumerable or uninnumerable, but just know that I'm at a loss for words, that I'm trying to take your support and handle business and not be too chatty, wordy about it until we're at a more safe spot and we're at a more stable spot. So we're at a safe spot, but when we're at a more... So yeah, that's what I've been doing, relying on the kindness of strangers, but not on the kindness of strangers, relying on the kindness of great friends and acquaintances and family. And also being mindful of what I'm asking for and not asking for too much, and making sure that I'm also doing my part to help myself and to help my roommate and to help just better my situation in any way that I have the power to, that isn't going to put me in an even more unhealthy state, or in a more unhealthy position. So that has been what the finalization of Gemini has been about. The production of Gemini was actually, I know y'all are interested to know, the production of Gemini was very isolate. Like I told you, I wasn't too big on, I was going through a quarter life crisis. Sorry, Boris is saying that my live stream got paused. When this plays back, it won't get paused. So you may have to catch the part that you missed when I edit it and get it all uploaded, because I'm going to re-upload this. This isn't just the live stream here. It's going to be uploaded as a video, so you'll be able to catch it there, and you will have your shout out included. So no worries about that. But what I was saying was that during the production of Gemini, I was more dealing with the psychological aspects of an existential crisis. I had reached age 26, 27 at the time. I'm now 27. I'm turning 28 at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm an old man now. But at 27 and 26, I really just kind of had to ask myself some tough questions about what my values are, who I am as a person, and if what I've accomplished thus far and if the direction I've been going thus far is the right direction. I changed my major once I got to Cal State Fullerton. Many of you may know I started at Cal State Fullerton as a junior in January of 2023. And ever since that started, I've had a quarter life crisis, or I've been like in the middle of a quarter life crisis. This EP is about the dichotomy between chaos and understanding.